train your mind to see challenges as opportunities for growth and personal development. When faced with adversity, always ask yourself, how can I learn and grow from this situation? Learn to embrace change as an integral part of your life's journey. Welcome to the Personal Mastery and Growth Podcast, where we explore the keys to unlocking your full potential and living your best life. I'm your host, Jose Johnson. Whether you're looking to make a breakthrough, overcome a challenge, or simply live with greater clarity, joy, and purpose, you'll find the tools and inspirations you need right here. So let's start your journey towards personal mastery and growth right now. Welcome back to the Personal Mastery and Growth Podcast, your go-to resource for practical tips, insightful research, and inspiring stories to help you unlock your full potential. I'm your host, Jose Johnson, and I am an expert in the fields of mindfulness, mindset, and peak performance. And today, we're going to take a deep dive into the power of resilience, that incredible superpower we all need to thrive in the face of challenges. Resilience. Resilience is defined by psychologists as the ability to bounce back from difficulties, adapt to change, and thrive despite adversity. And it is truly a game changer. So let's explore some concrete strategies, practical tips, and techniques that can help you develop your resilience muscle. But before we dive in, let's understand what resilience truly means. Picture it as that inner strength that allows you to keep moving forward, even when life throws you a bunch of curveballs. It's about bouncing back stronger, wiser, and much more determined than before. And the best part? Resilience is a skill that can be learned and strengthened. So grab a pen and paper because we're about to uncover some powerful resilience strategies backed by fascinating research and studies. According to a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, individuals with higher levels of resilience tend to experience less stress, have greater life satisfaction, and achieve higher levels of success. And that sounds pretty good to me. Another study conducted by the American Psychological Association found that resilience is not an inherent trait, but a skill that can be developed through specific strategies and practices. One key practice to cultivate resilience is reframing your perspective on failure. Instead of seeing failure as a dead end, we need to learn to flip the script and view it as a valuable learning experience. Research conducted by psychologists Dr. Susan David and Dr. Stephen Hayes suggests that by reframing failure as a stepping stone to success, we can build emotional resilience and bounce back stronger. Now, one technique to reframe failure is called cognitive reappraisal. Now, that's just a fancy way of saying that you can question negative thoughts and replace them with more helpful and empowering ways to think. So instead of viewing a setback as a personal failure, you learn to consider it as a valuable learning experience that will ultimately contribute to your growth. So here's some specific examples of how to reframe failure. Let's say, for example, you fail a test. Well, don't beat yourself up. Instead, focus on what you can learn from the experience. What concepts did you struggle with? What areas do you need to study more? Let's say you get rejected for a job. Well, first off, don't take it personally. Instead, consider what you can do to improve your chances of getting a similar job in the future. What skills do you need to develop? What experiences do you need to gain? And if you experience a relationship setback, well, don't give up hope. Instead, take some time to reflect on what went wrong and what can you do differently in the future. By reframing failure as a learning experience, you can build resilience and become more successful in all areas of your life. Now, here's some additional tips for using cognitive reappraisal. First, acknowledge your emotions. Look, it's okay to feel disappointed, frustrated, or even angry after failure. Allow yourself to feel your emotions, but don't dwell on them. Next, take some time to reflect. Think about what went wrong. What could you have done differently? And more important, what did you learn from this experience? And speaking of learning, learn from your mistakes. Don't make the same mistake twice. Use your failures as an opportunity to grow and improve. And finally, don't give up. Failure, well, it's just a part of life. Everyone fails at some point. The important thing is to keep going and never give up on your goals. Trust me, this shift in mindset empowers you to bounce back stronger and approach future challenges with renewed determination. Next, we need to consider the importance of building a strong support system. A strong support system is a game changer when it comes to resilience. We all need our cheerleaders, those positive, uplifting individuals who believe in our capacity to overcome challenges. So surround yourself with friends, mentors, or coaches who can provide guidance and support during difficult times. They will offer different perspectives, valuable insights, and the emotional encouragement that you need. And together, you'll be able to create a network of resilience that will help you navigate life's ups and downs. Taking care of your physical and mental health is another must for resilience. Right? Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, right? Engaging in regular exercise like walking, jogging, yoga, tai chi, or even dancing in your living room not only improves your physical health, but also boosts your mental resilience. It releases those wonderful endorphins and reduces your stress levels, helping you approach challenges with a calmer and more composed mindset. And don't forget to prioritize the quality of your sleep. It's the secret sauce for recharging your body and mind, which helps you to better cope with stress and make sound decisions. And let's not underestimate the power of self-care activities like meditation or journaling. They're like mini vacations for your mind, helping you build emotional resilience. Cultivating a growth mindset is closely tied to resilience. Psychologist Dr. Carol Dweck's research shows that individuals with a growth mindset believe that their abilities and intelligence can be developed through effort and learning. They see failures as opportunities to learn and grow rather than as indicators of the limitations. Train your mind to see challenges as opportunities for growth and personal development. When faced with adversity, always ask yourself, how can I learn and grow from this situation? Learn to embrace change as an integral part of your life's journey. Remember, challenges provide the opportunity for innovation, creativity, and self-discovery. When you develop a growth mindset, you unlock your potential to adapt, learn new skills, and overcome obstacles with resilience and determination. Developing effective problem-solving and coping skills is also essential for building resilience. When faced with a challenge, break it down into smaller, more manageable steps. Focus on identifying potential solutions and then consider different perspectives. Don't be afraid to ask for support or advice from your trusted mentors or experts who can guide you through these complex situations. And remember, resilience is not about facing challenges alone, but utilizing the resources available to you. Now, as I've already said, it's important to acknowledge and process your emotions during difficult times. Give yourself permission to experience and express your feelings. Whether it's through journaling, talking to a trusted friend, or seeking professional help, engaging with your emotions is a crucial part of building resilience. And let's not forget about the power of mindfulness. Mindfulness practices like meditation or just simple deep breathing exercises can help cultivate emotional resilience and provide a sense of calm amidst the chaos. And speaking of emotions, resilience goes hand in hand with emotional intelligence. It's about understanding and managing our own emotions while also empathizing with others. Research has shown that individuals with higher emotional intelligence are better equipped to handle stress, build stronger relationships, and navigate difficult situations. A study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology found that employees with higher emotional intelligence demonstrated higher job performance and better adaptability to organizational changes. Another study conducted by Yale University revealed that individuals with high emotional intelligence had lower levels of stress and higher levels of overall well-being. So how can we develop our emotional intelligence to enhance our resilience? Well, let's dive into some practical exercises that can help us out on this journey. The first exercise is self-awareness through journaling. Now, I've already mentioned journaling, but how do you do this? Well, just take a few minutes each day to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and experiences. Write about your successes, your challenges, and how you responded to the various situations. The journaling allows you to deepen your understanding of your own emotions and behaviors. It's like having a conversation with yourself and gaining valuable insights along the way. The second exercise is practicing active listening. Now, this is a game changer for building strong relationships and empathizing with others. In your interactions, give your full attention and genuinely seek to understand the other person's perspective. Avoid interrupting or formulating responses in your mind. Instead, focus on truly hearing what the other person is saying and validate their emotions. Now, this creates trust, understanding, and deeper connections. And finally, one of my favorites, mindfulness meditation. Simply set aside a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness. Find a quiet space, sit comfortably, and just focus on your breath. Notice any thoughts or emotions that arise, but do this without judgment. Observe them with a sense of curiosity and wonder, and then just let them pass, gently bringing your attention back to your breath. Regular mindfulness practice helps you develop greater self-awareness, manage your emotions effectively, and cultivate a sense of calm and clarity even in the face of challenges. By engaging in these practical exercises, you can strengthen your emotional intelligence and enhance your resilience. Remember, it's a journey that requires consistent practice and self-reflection. The more you cultivate emotional intelligence, the better equipped you'll be at navigating life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. So before we wrap up today's episode, let's think about this quote from Maya Angelou. You may encounter many defeats, but you must not be defeated. Now, these powerful words sum up the essence of resilience and the incredible growth that can arise from facing and overcoming your challenges. Remember, resilience is a lifelong journey, and by incorporating these practical tips and techniques into your life, you can cultivate resilience and tap into your limitless potential. All right, that about wraps it up for today. If you have any questions or topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes, please leave me a comment. And don't forget to subscribe and share this episode with someone who could benefit from it. So until next time, remember, it is what it is, but it becomes what you make it. So make it great. Thanks for tuning in. Before we wrap up, I just want to remind you that the information shared in this podcast is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for professional advice or treatment. While the content of this podcast is based on research and personal experience, everyone's situation is unique, and the advice given may not be applicable to all. Always consult a qualified professional before making significant changes in your life. The Personal Mastery and Growth podcast is recorded at the So Good Media Studios, located in the Candy Factory, a co-working space in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.